Hello students, in this video we will learn about decision making and branching in C. So far we have seen that in our C program, instructions execute in a sequence form, that is one instruction will be executed after the next in a sequence. But there will be some situations where we may have to decide which part of the program has to be executed and which part has to be skipped. In such situations, these statements can be used. We have two decision making statements in C. Those are if and switch. If is a two-way branching, that is when the condition is met, we will be choosing a part of the code and skipping the other one. When the condition is not met, we will be choosing the another part of code and skipping the previous one. It has three variants. In simple if, there will be one test expression. If the condition is met, body of the if will be executed. After that, the statement next to if will execute. What if the condition is not met? If test expression fails, then body of if will be skipped and statement outside if will be executing. This can be shown in the following diagram. If condition is true, then if block will execute. After that, the statement next to it will execute. If the condition fails, then directly it moves to the instruction outside the if block. Next one is if else. Here, when the condition is true, we have one part. Even if the condition fails, we have another part to execute within if else block. That is, if condition is true, then body of if will execute, and after that directly next instruction will be executed, skipping this else. If the condition is false, then body of if will be skipped and directly body of else will execute. After that, the next instruction outside the if else block will execute. So if the condition is true, then if block will execute. After that, the next instruction. If the condition is false, then else block will execute. Then move to the next instruction outside the if else. The third one is nested if else. Here an if else block will be nested into another if block or else block. When the condition 1 is true, the control moves to particular region. Here if condition is 2 is met, then this body of if will be executed, leaving this one and this one also. Then move to the next instruction. If the condition is 1 is true and 2 false, then inner else part will be executed and this else will be skipped. And again, if condition 1 fails, then whole if block will be executed from this point to this point, then else will execute. It's not necessary to have an if else nested only in if block. It might be in else also. Sometimes we have a nested if and a nested else also. These things are possible. So if condition 1 is true, then another if else block will execute, then next instruction will execute. See, when it is condition 1 and condition 2 are true, then this if block will execute. If condition 1 is true, condition 2 is false, then else block will execute. If the condition 1 fails, then directly outer else block will execute, then move to next instruction. Switch is a multiple way of branching. Here we will be having multiple conditions. The cases are chosen based on the condition. So the diagram looks like this. The condition usually will be passing some variable to switch. When the value of that variable is matched with the case value, then that particular block will be executed. If the condition is matching, the result of the condition is matching with case 1, then case 1 block will be executing and then move to the next instruction. If the condition matches with the case 2 value, then case 2 block will execute, move to the next instructions, same as for case 3 and case 4. But when the condition is false, then the default case will be executed. That means it is also similar to if else block. Even if the condition fails at least one block will be executed, and then later on, as usual, execution continues outside the switch block. So I think you have understood this one. Thank you.